Nighttime baseball now from the district as you get a look inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Number 13 gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak.
Number 13.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Revere comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And now here's a look at...
He's been a one-man wrecking crew lately, driving in 20 runs over the last 10 ball games. I guess I shouldn't say one-man wrecking crew. It takes a lot of support from the guys above him to get in the position to be driven in, but he has been the man.
Espinoza is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Zimmerman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
1 out now.
On the ground to third. Turner has it. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Number 13 will take his third shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight.
Well, what do they say? Third time's a charm? Well, we'll see about that.
Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself in the scoring position.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runner goes for third. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting.
So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard. Ben Revere will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
On the ground is short. Second for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first.
1 out, 1 out.
In now, Bryce Harper. He singled his last time up. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Number 13 stands in.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Now batting. Number 13.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Drilled right back up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th. Anthony Rizzo gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Find it. Be patient, huh? They can come to you.
And this is on the ground to first.
Turn,
could
look,
be
look,
2.
Out.
1 there. Number 13 will dig in now. 2 hits in 4 at-bats thus far tonight.
Number 13.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Harper has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. Elmer Colon will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Load up.
There's 1.
Out.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch, and that's where you just take that force.
Ryan Zimmerman makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. All 27 outs.
Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 8-6. Good night from D.C.
The Nationals, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon, 41,000. Please drive home safely.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series. Number 13 will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he is out trying for 2 bases. J.P. Arencibia will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. Lester sets 0-2 on its way. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Number 13 steps in, batting from the right side with the left-hander on the mound. First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 13.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And this will get all the way out near the 4-0-2 sign now. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Runner's on his way to third. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So striding in, Chris Bryant, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Looking up is Worth. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it gives the Cubbies a...
Hey, we got no outs.
Leading off the inning, Daniel Murphy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Bryce Harper is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Number 13 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In the air now, out to right field. On the move is Harper. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So nothing happening this time around.
Hey, best pitch right here. Put him away.
Elmer Colon will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Alex Wilson is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep.
Hard liner toward short. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit. Number 13 steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score, the runner from third.
All right, hold it here. Hold it here.
And a relay to the plate. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so 1 run's across. Daniel Murphy will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole...
Bare-handed pickup in time.
Wow, made it look easy.
Nats leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 7. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game. It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series. Ryan Braun gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough and work a little bit.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. After 1, no score. Number 13 will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Addison Russell will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Braun coming on. 2 gone. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the bottom of the... Brian Gonzalez will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. grounded back up the middle. And this will continue on untouched into center field. Just went right past him. Coming to the plate now, Garen Cecchini. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
1-1, here it is. Scorched to third. Bryant is up with it. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for number 13 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Settling in now, Dexter Snyder. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hot shot to third.
There it is. Roll it. Roll it.
The second for... Back to first. Did he keep his foot on the bag? He did. It's a double play, and the... Stepping in, Yadier Rivera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Hit hard back up the middle. Russell with a good stop. There's one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Number 13 will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Snyder just to the right of the mound, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Top of the order. Number 13 steps in now.
Number 13.
This is pulled into right. Halpern is there, and he puts it away as they're able to... Maury Gund will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Well, with the roof shut, that will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. With that, a look at the Cubbies.
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch 2-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rivera is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second. Yadier Rivera will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Hit out towards second. Reined in. A quick out number 1. Striding into the box, Jonathan Villar. as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well, hitting over 300 on the year.
To second for one. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out. Number 13 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 13.
He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Get out of here. Oh, this is just a very tough play here in the outfield. A lot of times you're going to see the ground jar the ball loose, but he looks this one in all the way, lays out.
Sliced hard on the ground, right to him. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5. Tyler Thornburg will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Number 13 will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that.
Addison Russell digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. And now the runner's trying for third. Chopped weakly to the left.
Pick it up.
And he's set down, one away.
Now batting.
Tucker Barnhart will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Here you go. Let it fly out right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Rivera is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they're giving you the run on the ground.
Garen Cecchini will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far.
2 down now.
On the ground towards second.
Boy, nowhere.
Yadier Rivera will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
The second for one. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch. And that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what? Thank you very much.
Number 13 stands in.
Second baseman.
Let's go now. What's that?
Number 13.
Hey, see it up. Drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Gonzalez looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as it is now 7-3.
Wow, he is proven to be a real nuisance.
Number 13 will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. From the stretch. Hit hard to the right side.
Oh.
Foul.
Here we go. No one better.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Back goes Braun. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Oh, and you know what? I think he's going to kick himself out there.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Here now is our final
He connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt. MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 13 will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Gonzalez is there, and he's got it. Into the box, Jonathan Lucroy, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. On the ground is second.
Roll it up.
The throw pulls him off the bag to second for 1, and it's wide of the bag and right by him.
Oh, this is a bad error right here. He tries to square himself up to second base to get this double play started, but I don't know if his cleats got stuck or what, but this is not a very good throw, and he's going to get stuck with a knee.
Number 13 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Number 13.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Halpern ranging back. He's there and records the first out. Peter Halpern is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Hey, come on, guys.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And taken in out there for the first out.
The pitcher, number 52.
Will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Addison Russell will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Pitch inside the throw, and he got him at second on a perfect throw. Number 13 will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Come on, big guy.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come
and
on
this
now.
ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
Come on, Dad. Get your pitch up there.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
Come on, get
and
out,
a
get out,
wide
get out.
throw as this one gets by him at the bag. Addison Russell comes to the plate now, representing the potential tying run.
Well, if he gets a pitch to drive right here, you can bet that he's going to give it a rip. But at the very least, they need a productive AB out of him right here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance in the inning. The offensive hero this afternoon for the Brewers was this guy right here, Jonathan Lucroy. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
The final line score for